Sniker die, nigga.
Yeah. You gonna have to kill me for me to stop getting it, feel me? Straight up. God, finally famous, nigga. Paper chasers, good. My girl the baddest too, good. I'ma just keep counting. I look up. Okay, I always got a grip, I never slip, I never panic. Got my Rolex set Pacific while I fly through the Atlantic. And just like a know-it-all, I always got the upper hand. And if I listened to you bitches, I would still be on the campus. But instead I'm in the standard with a girl who got some standards.
All right, this is our first time back after the hiatus.
Woo!
I think this is our first one in 2017, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's motherfucking Nike or Die. Shorty C94.
Diversified Soul. It's hilarious because he's planning to do this last year, and every time it just never happened.
You gotta tell him all that, man.
Hey, still, what
You
is?
know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, so we're here. It's been a lot that's happened, but my topic for today is, we were talking about Pippen and Barkley earlier.
Yeah.
Because we talk about sneaker legacies a lot. Somebody's legacy on court defined by how many championships they won, what they did statistically.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these players have sneaker legacies as well. Now, someone like Penny, Barkley, Pippen, there are other players too. But the three I've named have shoes in their line that are they're like their shoe, but not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have shoes that are Air Pennies or Air Pippins or CV34, whatever. But with a player, if he has a lot of shoes that are his own, but they're not with his name on it, does that change the legacy at all? I'm going to need that for the spreadsheet. Does that change the legacy at all for you?
I think it do, because it don't really seem like it's his shoe. It seems like a random Nike shoe they just drops that player just wears.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like, all right.
I'm pretty sure you got some examples.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, all right, I'll start with Penny. How?
Yeah.
You had the Air Up, the Ergo LWP, and you had the I'm still looking for a pair. And, of course, the Air Flight 1.
Yeah. And phones.
The Foamposite. You know what I'm saying?
The Foamposite. The one that had was it the Penny 2? They had the foam. They didn't have the whole shoe wasn't foam, but the foam was like...
Oh, like the Wave of Foamposite, the Penny 3? Yeah, well, that was his actual shoe, though.
Oh, you talking about shoes that wasn't his?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
gotcha.
Does the shoe...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It seems like it's not his.
Yeah, does it really change the legacy of... Where with Michael Jordan, you got every Air Jordan.
Yeah.
Certain Jumpmans are associated with him. The Airship, because that's the real shoe that was banned. The Air Train. A lot of times Jordan in the 87, he used to wear the Alpha Force, which was Charles Barkley's shoe every now and then. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got Penny 1 through 4. After he retired, a few years ago, they made the Penny 5 and Penny 6. It's been multiple hybrid pennies. You've had hybrid Barclays.
Yeah.
Griffey's.
The Barkley Positive.
Sort of did it with Griffey, too. He had shoes that were associated with him, but they weren't his. For me, it doesn't necessarily mess up their legacy.
No, it just...
But it's not as strong as, say, like... The Jordan or LeBron, how...
Kyrie?
Well, I mean, he's just starting out.
KD.
Well, KD...
He not shoes in.
Yeah, and I mean, he had, I have this one shoe called the Air Flight School, which has the KD logo on it, but it's not his shoe from when he was when the Thunder was still the Sonics.
Oh, I was about to say the Sixers. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, so, that I have it with the KDs, or how I consider Huarache 2K4s Kobe's, even though they're not technically Kobe's.
Yeah.
But they were designed for him.
But
So
you didn't really know him as Kobe's. You knew him as
I did.
Miller dunks.
Most of the 2K5s had Kobe etched on the tongue. Most of them, but you know,
my pairs didn't. I had the other shits. I had a camo pair and I had another color.
But the 2K4 with the camo, with the air bubble, I still got them. I found them yesterday out of the storage. I still got them.
Ugh.
They were at Family Sportswear. They were like $20. I had to get them.
I know.
Now that's even less Kobe. Like, it don't say nothing about him on that
At
shoe.
all. At all.
But yeah,
And I had another. I don't know what the other was.
I think Pippen probably got it the worst because
Yes.
he had to wait the longest to get a signature shoe, though.
Yeah.
Like, so you figure...
And he didn't even... Well, I didn't even really know it to be a Pippen when it came out. When they had the P on the east side, like back-to-back P's, I was like, the Pippen? Eh.
That was a raw-ass logo. They should have used that more.
Yeah.
Instead of that other P where it's like upside down. And then,
Yeah. And they had... Yeah.
To me, that would have been a lot better.
It was weird.
But yeah.
He did, though.
He kind of got the short end. Because, I mean, he has a lot of shoes that are associated with him, but they're not all the way his.
Everybody know they Pippins.
I mean, we can go down the list right quick. I mean, the first shoe, he started wearing Nikes in 90-91. His first shoe was the Flight 89. He wore the white and red Flight 89. Mm-hmm. Then he wore the Flight Light, which they have retroed a few times.
Yeah, it's sad.
Then after that, he wore the Sonic Flight, multiple solo flights, the Air Swift when he dunked over Ewing. That shoe has yet to be retroed. Pippen broke out up tempo. You know, that was kind of his thing.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That wasn't like his shoe. That wasn't.
Yeah, think about it. Even the Air more up tempo. We all know them as the Pippins, but they aren't his shoe.
Yeah.
And other players used to wear them.
Yeah.
But the Air Up, they made one for him with the 33 on the back.
Yeah.
The up tempo.
They should have made the more up tempo his shoe though. They really should have.
Yeah, I mean the up tempo 3, which is now called the Air Up Tempo 97.
Right.
That was his shoe. The Air Max Tempo, those were his shoe.
Did they ever release them? I mean, not release those, but retro those?
The Max Tempo, it's a bunch of times. It's that shoe I wear. It's like the Fiesta colorway with the pink hair.
They got the swirls on the side.
Here, I'm gonna bring it up here. There's so many up tempos. These. Those were his.
Okay then.
This is the Fiesta colorway I was talking about. Those.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, but those were his. The hype up tempo was his shoe. In between the Pippen 1 and Pippen 2. For those of y'all that don't know, technically the Foamposite was made for Scottie Pippen, but Penny saw it, and at the same time, Pippen didn't like it because of the weight.
Oh yeah.
Just like with the Pippen 1, he had to make pairs for him that didn't have an air bubble in them.
Yeah.
It was just a Zoom in it because he said they were too heavy. So, so those are all his shoes, but there's so many that don't have his name on it. It's kind of easily forgotten, which is why I'm posing a question: does it make it less of a sneaker legacy? Because you have people who might. It starts with the Pippen 1, so you had the Pippen 1 and Pippen 2, which were his last 2 years in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Then he went to Houston, Pippen 3. Then Portland for Pippen 4 and 5. And do you, right quick, can you even remember what they look like?
No.
You don't even remember what they look like?
No.
Exactly. But he had so many other great shoes before it that were his that weren't all right, this is the Pippen 4. There's really nothing to it. It's just got his logo on the side. But, yeah, you don't even remember that.
Yeah, I remember those. They look like N1s.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. They played him.
I will wear that one, though.
I so would not.
But it's just a matter of if you can find it. And the 5 is even worse. Yeah, the 6.
They look like N1s.
But look at the 5.
God.
It was like the glove 3 where you could take off the whole shoe. Because I have the glove 3 like that. And they had a Jason Kidd shoe like that, too. But yeah. And again, here comes that upside down P.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's supposed to be an S in there.
Nah, it's weak as hell.
Those.
Nah.
Yeah.
I ever had. No,
We had them
those.
at Old Northfield.
I liked those.
I got the hat to go with them, but not the.
Type in Red Federation. Wasn't that a Pippin too?
Oh, those are the Up-Tempo 97.
Yeah,
They're
I
now
had
Up-Tempo
those.
3. Why? What happened to them? Who were you selling them to? And where was I at?
I don't think we was cool then.
We were just following each other online.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You had to yell into the thing? People
I'm
are trying to
sorry,
go
but-
deaf listening to the show.
Oh well.
Who did you sell these to?
I forget.
Is it somebody you actually knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I have my original black pair from the 90s, but I wouldn't even dare try to wear them now. So, alright, so for Pippen, we'll say it hurt his legacy more than it helped.
It did.
Alright, so now we go to Penny. Now, for Penny, I feel like it's the opposite. See, it's like, alright, even though they did a shit job of retroing him, the Air Up, since it was in those Orlando Magic colors, it's like, yeah, that's Penny.
Yeah.
The Air Flight 1 was like his shoe before his shoe. Alright, the Air Go LWP was worn by him as well, even though technically that was Tim Hardaway's shoe.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, because in the advertisement, it was him. It was Hardaway. It was Tim Hardaway in the advertisement. Because it was him going like this, and like it was just half of his body, and the rest was like a kind of like how Tasmanian Devil.
Oh yeah, I know
would
what
be.
you're talking about.
Yeah. So those were really for Tim Hardaway. That's why when they retroed them, they came out with that House of Hoops pair that was like Golden State color. But that's still a Penny shoe with his legacy too. So you got those two. You got the Air Lambaste, which is like, if I show you these, you'll remember them. You may not.
Seen a lot of.
They were like
pasta.
They were like a takedown shoe. Let me just.
Oh yeah, the low top version of the.
They look like a low top LWP, basically.
Ugh.
They aren't that bad,
Yes,
man.
they are.
I would wear them.
Of course you would. You're a sneaker slut.
Man, fuck you.
Shit's god awful. They must be nice to ball in.
They're not god awful. They're just a takedown shoe.
God awful, man.
They don't ever make those anymore. But look,
Good.
Shout out to my boy Ucasta. He's got the whole
Penny line.
the whole unpenny thing there. But
I do like these. Even
they retroed and sat.
And they made them. Didn't they do those
Galaxy.
Galaxy joint?
Yeah, they did them Galaxy, the Flight 1.
And they glowed in the dark. It was gray and gray and.
Because you had the black one, which was a general. Those were back when they were doing an energy release. Energy, boy, whatever they can do to make a shoe cost more. Anyway, you had the white, black, and blue Penny one that was OG, but they made it limited. Then they came out with another white and blue one that was similar, but not as good that everybody could get. You know, not a bad shoe. Penny wore it in the NBA Finals when they got beat by Houston. They got swept.
no.
You know, but it was a good shoe. And then you got the Penny 1, 2, 3, 4, and later 5 and 6. And the foam posit. See, because of the foam posit alone, it kind of supersedes him having all those other shoes that aren't his. It kind of brings something else to his line. Like Pippen doesn't have a foam posit he can hang his hat on because they can only do so much with the Air More up tempo.
Right, but it wasn't even his shoe though. That's what sucks. Like,
well, yeah, because that Penny, the foam had Penny logo on it.
Yeah,
so it was different.
They should have. Why didn't they do that? Because he said he didn't like it, or like, why did they make it?
Yeah, Pippen. I bet you he wish he had that motherfucker now. But you know,
Idiot for that one.
Idiot, but. You know, back in the day, it was about how the shoe was going to perform and everything like that.
He didn't like the performance of it. He tried it on.
I don't know. I just don't think he liked it. But I don't know the full
Yeah, the first
I
story
heard,
of it.
they designed it for Pippen, but somehow Penny got it.
No, I'm talking about for the all more up tempo. The more up tempo, because that wasn't his shoe.
Yeah, it was like it was his shoe, but it wasn't. He was in the advertisements for it and everything.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't like that. He didn't like the Air more up tempo. He didn't like.
I was talking about the phone.
Oh, I'm talking about the more tempo because that's Pippen's shoe.
Yeah, but
it ain't Pippen's shoe.
Yeah, but that's
what I'm saying. Like, why did
he used to wear it? He just didn't like the phone puzzle.
Oh, he didn't like the phone puzzle. Yeah, why did he put his stamp on the Air more up tempo? That's what I was asking.
He didn't have one yet. He didn't have his own shoe by that point.
Oh,
because the Pippen 1 came the year after that.
Oh, okay.
Those 90s probably blending together for somebody as old as you.
Yeah. I mean, hell, unlike Chris, I wasn't into shoes in the 90s.
Hey, I was just a kid from Shaker that wanted to get everything, but I was lucky if I got one. You know.
I ain't getting into shoes until 2001? 2000?
Yeah, well.
Or 99.
Even with that considering, you're lucky you're part of the show.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
Yeah, because I have a lot of unique sneakers that Chris...
Anyway, you got some okay gems.
Says that
some all right.
I don't have my shoe collection. Chris may not like that much, but he respects it because my shoe collection ain't like everybody else's. I don't have all the Jordans.
I don't understand why you go right to me with the Jordans. Why do you always go to the Jordans?
Because you're the Jordan King, Chris.
I'm not the Jordan King.
You do. You are. You have a whole bunch of Jordans. Whole bunch of Jordans.
Like a bunch of old Jordans. That doesn't
still
count.
Got them. You still buy Jordans.
I haven't bought one this year yet. I haven't bought a Jordan this year yet. I mean, it's only February, but
yeah.
I didn't buy those 8s, and I could have. Those 6s are still there. Yeah, I wanted them, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. You will soon.
Hello.
Hey.
Now, we'll just say, okay, it hurt for Pippen. To me, for Penny, it doesn't really affect it. Because the phone posit is still such a prominent shoe even 20 years later.
Huh.
Hello?
Oh, man, almost have me to go. Why didn't I get nothing to drink? But that's just how I do.
Yeah, he's living. Who else was the third person? Oh, Barkley.
Yeah. Yeah, Barkley, Pippen, and Penny.
Griffey too, halfway, but not for real.
Yeah, Griffey. Yeah, you know more about that too. But Griffey
he had a Trainer Fury,
but he still had a
nice line that was him.
I remember 3.
Yeah.
How many did he have?
9.
They just wasn't as.
But most people care about care about the Griffey 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Do we have any? Oh, it's on this one right there. No, it's right there with all the T's. I don't know where I put the keys for that Attac case. I'm glad we had his hat outside. I can't remember whether or not I put it. Oh, okay. Ooh. I'd be nervous there, boy.
Nervous. Everything that moved around, the thing was right here.
I have no comment on that. Oh man. Yeah. I'll just say it's enough Barkleys where I don't think his legacy is really hurt, but it's still not like Jordan. The Force Max B.
Nothing is like.
But it's like if you come out with the CB94 in the black, purple, and white, people are still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hood classic. People don't really resell it, so.
No.
All right, man. While you're here, we're doing a random poll of people. Why the dad hat over the regular hat?
Wait, say that again?
Why the dad hat over the regular hat? We're asking random people who are buying these.
How come the dad hat is better than this hat?
What's the dad hat?
This is what you're getting. The regular hat with the big T, the flat brim.
Okay, yeah.
Why would you get this over that is what I'm asking.
Oh,
That's the style.
I don't know.
Put it in the bag and keep it moving.
Yeah,
It's a cap, I guess.
okay.
It's a cap. Like
It's cool, man. I mean, you know, people just. I'm asking mainly because people aren't really buying the tackle hats with the big T like they were. Everybody's buying these now. So
No, I mean, I like the ones with the
you know, because
The only ones that I don't like is the Scullies, and that's the only reason because
It's just a basic Scully. That's I can tell
48,
you off bat like. It's like they went to the dollar store, bought a bunch of those hats, and just stitched a T on them. Come on, and they charged people what? What is those? 35?
40.
$40 for that.
That could have happened.
Yeah.
I don't think they went to the dollar store. And got
And just the quality of that hat, it could have been better. I'm just saying.
You said it. I did. Just stitch a T on it.
That's it. This. See, like that's what they did. That's why I look at the hat like.
Nah.
Why?
Yeah. Makes no sense, man.
I like the regular ones with the big T because they all sway.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect fit hat. But this is like the material of the hat should be thicker. It's just like flimsy.
That's why I go with the true religion.
It's super stretchy. Yeah. Man, that's a dope knit hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Y'all take care.
Only $89 away now.
Hey. Brings you in today, miss? He's looking around. Got you.
Okay. So.
Good show today.
Yeah, it's a good show. I mean, we had an actual topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that with Barkley, you know, it starts with the airship, like with Jordan. Then he started wearing the Air Force 2. That was a shoe they kind of designed for him and Moses Malone.
We released that.
Then we wore the Air Force 3, as well as the Air Alpha Force and Alpha Force 2.
Release that, please.
That goes into he wore the Flight 89, the Air Force 5.
I'll pull that all up. I'll look at that up. Hey.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
What's up, sir?
I see the urban on the back, but
Kyrie.
I see the urban on the back, but I like the style.
Yeah.
We need to wear them jerseys a couple of times. Right?
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. You're being a hater, man.
I'm not being a hater.
You are being a hater.
Wrong.
Your opinion is
Here,
nothing
I'm
but hate.
This is the Air Force 5
Bruh,
later.
this color.
See?
Oh my god, I miss these jerseys, man.
Why you gotta give me that voice? I don't like that style of Cavs jersey.
When I go against his opinion.
No, I don't. I enjoy it, actually. I'm petty. I like to argue.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm always laughing at you.
I'm laughing at you, too.
You got straight, man.
You're 37, look like you're 20.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Anyway.
It is what it is, young sir.
So wait a minute. After the Air Force 5, he wore the Air Force 180, which they've retroed multiple times now, to the Force Max B.
Mr. G Nike, you know about what's his name?
What?
You can come into the podcast too.
Oh, yeah. After hiatus, I'm recording my podcast. It's Nike or Die. So.
It's not about the.
We were talking to.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I'm gonna text you tomorrow on my schedule.
All right, sir.
Always a pleasure arguing.
I don't consider
debating.
myself sick anymore, so that's why I gave you that. But basically,
The white joints crazy too.
They were supposed to wear this jersey, but they changed their minds.
yeah, because it's Jake.
No, it ain't, man.
Nice.
90s Cavs jerseys are Jake. I don't care if we're all from Cleveland or not.
Yes.
It's not that raw.
Really, dude? Don't be like that.
After coming to the wine and gold, it's like that color.
The blue and orange jersey is the best one to me.
This jersey,
Not that, but-
I like that too. But this jersey, the jersey when LeBron came and they changed the jerseys, this over that.
Now, I will say that jersey is better than the Andre Miller one after it looks almost the same, but it's got don't have a wave on it. I hate those.
Now, you hear what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
LeBron, those jerseys, those wine and gold jerseys, this or this over that.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Trade. Them jerseys, ass, man.
Why you gotta cuss?
I Why are you worried about it?
Because I am.
I'm off the clock.
Oh, I'm off the clock, so I can do and say whatever.
I'm a customer now.
Have fun at the game, nigga.
What?
Have fun at the game, nigga.
I will.
I don't know nothing about basketball. I'm going to an NBA game.
I ain't like that, man. I gotta be like that.
Enjoy yourself.
No, basically our topic. Yeah, no, I can't do nothing with that.
See, I don't like that.
That was the Fan Fanatic jersey. They never came out with them. But the topic of the show was, Penny, Barkley, Pippen have a lot of shoes that are theirs, but they don't have their name on it. So does that kind of affect their sneaker legacy? Now, I said it did for Pippen, but it didn't for Penny. And Barkley, not so much because there's so many of them.
Yeah, but
Niggas love Barkley's in the hood.
But that's just like the bronze that that started off that didn't have his name on them. Forces and it was.
It was just, but to me, it was just the one shoe, and it still said his name on the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know. It's just like with Pippen, most of his best shoes didn't have his name on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like the Air More Up Tempo, I'm sure he gets some sort of royalties on it. At least I hope.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still not his shoe because other dudes in the NBA were wearing that. You know what I mean? Like Barkley is pretty half and half. Like the Air Force 2 was technically Barkley's shoe. The Air Force 3, the Force Max B. Yeah. I always wanted that Black Sun shirt. I had the white one, but I feel like for Penny, that Foamposite is just so powerful, even now, that it doesn't really, stuff isn't really affected his legacy, his sneaker legacy is still.
Then you still got the
Penny one
half cents and all the other crazy, things they came out with. But
them hybrids. But see, like the Penny one usually a sell because it's not that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, $140 is $140, but that's cheap for a Nike shoe in 2017.
Definitely.
The Penny 2 didn't sell this past time, but when it's retro before, it's sold. I can get them bitches for like clearance now, though.
I used to always play with these jerseys on 2K when Iman
See, I can't do the jerseys with the sleeves, man. It's just something wrong with that. Okay. That was anything you were looking for?
Nah, I just be studying. She was looking at everything.
All right.
Feel that.
No man, I'll be in my own world.
I know what you get.
See, I wanted something like that top she's wearing to go with the Crazy 8s. I can't ever find nothing like that for me. They'll have something like that, but it'll be like an extra large, be the biggest. What's going on, man?
Oh, they don't have.
What?
I was looking for the blue one like this, but it was just still blue. The T was still blue.
It's right on the table right there.
We got this one here.
Yeah, it's this one. This is the one.
We got you covered. No fear. Attac is here.
All right. Okay, it's 48.60.
You know what I mean? Got both of them.
Is it gonna be debit or credit? Credit. Yeah, if you're gonna do it as credit, I do need your ID. If you want to do it as debit, I do not.
Here, that's gonna fade into that. That's real match that darker part of the blue.
Right.
We got it here. Both of them right here. Shake them off. We got, I don't know if you do the dad hats or not, but we got the dad hats too.
Here you go. Sorry about that.
Green?
Get green.
Oh, okay.
All right, Derek. For Barkley, you think he has a decent, or do you think that hurt him having so many? See, I feel like the shoes that didn't have his name on it, it doesn't really matter. Because I feel like a lot of people didn't realize the Air Force 180 was his shoe until the Olympic colorway came out.
Yeah, that definitely hurt him. But as far as like, the CB34.
And that 94.
Yeah, 94. Yeah. You know, them is, everybody know them. So you can see them, oh yeah, you got them Barclays. You know what I'm saying? You can instantly got the Barclays, them Barclays stuff. You know, and they got some real defined colorways.
That black, white, and purple.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat that.
How you guys doing today?
All right, thanks.
Thank you. You too. All right, go up with that.
You guys an update, everything apparel-wise is going to be newer. You got a G-Star table up front, probably they are selling up here.
All right, it's 73.44.
Back rack back there is 513. And our LeBron sodas are also on sale for $100.
Dang, when I brought it at the other next, they gave me something more, like 40. At least, I think I paid like 40 something.
It might have been a dad hat.
$50.
Yeah, it might have been a dad hat. Those are like they cost that much.
How much 70 what?
73.44.
To the bank. I gotta get that other hat. 20, 40, 60, 70. You take 7?
And I need the 73.44, man. It's a type of hat. You've got the other money right there.
I know. 73 what?
44. Say, man, here's what you need to do. You didn't actually ask me for a deal. You said that they gave you one. You have to ask for a deal to get one, man. I'm not just gonna give you a deal off top. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? So
I was
now
about
you
to
know
ask-
for next time.
I was about to ask
The
you.
other thing is, I usually don't throw deals on just one thing. You got to get at least two things.
To the bank.
Yeah, because there's no margin in just one hat. You know what I'm saying? So here you go.
Yeah, because I think when I was at the other next over there on Northfield, I asked them for a deal. So they let me get the hat for like $50-something.
And it was $68, and they let you get it for 50 something.
$50.
Yeah, that's new. We usually don't throw deals on tackle. It's really the only people that sell it. So, other than the website. But appreciate it, man. No, don't forget your bag.
So this had to be the same price, one.
Let's see, because they price them all different. Some are 72, some are 78, some are 68.
I think the all suede might be 78, yeah. That all suede hat.
Come back and you give me a deal on it.
As long as you get this one hat,
That one hat.
I'll see what I can do. Come back.
Boy. Oh, so they take it funny shit.
Remember, we're still recording. So, for y'all listening out there, that's what I deal with on a daily basis. You know, niggas asking for deals. I don't have no problem throwing the deal, but it's like, come on, bro. I'm not just going to give it to you.
Man.
Who does that? So,
Hey, man, you want a deal on this, bro?
yeah. We're going to pause for station identification right quick. Sniker die, nigga. Yeah. So, all right. You say with the Barkleys, it doesn't really hurt Barkley.
You know, really.
Don't really hurt Penny, but it hurt Pippen.
Yeah, it hurt Pippen definitely because it's one model for real, like
Or two.
Yeah, that everybody really.
Hell, you could just say one. Pippen 1 in the more up tempo. That's it. Pippen 1 always goes on sale.
Exactly.
Every time. I ain't even gonna lie to you though. When the more up tempo came out last year, I was surprised it sold the way it did.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was gonna do
that.
that.
With them too, actually.
Yeah, because when they came out in 2010, they sold okay. When they came out in 06, they made the black pair of leather. I actually have that pair. So they didn't really sell as well. They were cheaper too. They were only $120. But, we had like the black and gray Jason Kidd, the Zoom Flight 95. Like, I didn't sell any of those here. I tried, but I didn't sell any of them. We ended up having to send them back. But, that's a whole nother thing. I can say that's a hood classic. Y'all got the Airs. So, yeah. I'm trying to think, is there any other player like that where they have a lot of shoes that are theirs, but they're not theirs? That I could really think of. Not for real. Yeah, no, I think that's really, really it. Well, even with Vince, he started just getting like his own colorway of shoes, but it was like after the fact. I mean, they ruined his line just giving him shots over and over and over again. They should have, after like the VC4, they should have moved into like a Max Air or a Zoom or something.
It was getting old.
Yeah, like
model Mac or Shox.
And
the Hoopers, Shox wasn't really like.
Nah, man, they used to hurt my feet.
Yeah.
I don't know how they was for you, but
It was terrible.
my basketball shoe for a long time was this shoe called the Shock Stunner. They were really, let me pull them up. They were really nice shoes. Yeah, we didn't sell these at all, dude. What? Yeah, the Jason Kidds, the Zoom Flight 95. Like, yeah,
I still want them.
we didn't sell any of them.
I want the yellow joints too.
Yeah.
Was it like blue and yellow, black and yellow? One of them. Yeah, I'm crazy.
But the Shock Stunner was my basketball shoe for years. Yeah, these. They're pretty good. I actually still have them. But yeah, like all of this was heavy as fuck. It was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
When you coming down, it's not really shocks. It's not none of that you really thinking that's going on in the shoe. Mm-hmm. In real shocks. You thinking, looking at it, you thinking springy, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Real heavy.
So yeah, they kind of ruined Vince's line, just constantly giving him shocks instead of doing something different. That's why, to me, if we're being honest, the LeBron line took it to a whole nother level when they started giving him Max Air. Mm-hmm.
Pushed it up.
So you figure the 7, the 8, and the 9, he had Max Air, full length Max Air in the 7 and the 8. The 9 just like 180 max, and then they came out with that Zoom for the 10, the full length Zoom, and rest is history.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish they would go back to an air bubble with him, but
I think a lot of the problem with that air bubble too was a lot of bubbles busting.
Oh yeah, man, that's why it's like
many people had that problem.
To me, with the LeBron 10, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
If you get it used, because the air bubble might be popped.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very much possible.
Where it won't be flat, but if you feel it, if you get up on it and you feel it, you're like, yeah, this isn't.
It's about to go in a second.
Yeah, or either it's been. Yeah. Or either if the bubble isn't completely gone, it's been worn down. Like, I got 2 pair of Area 72 LeBron 10s. Now, I got a pair, and they were in easily 9.5 out of 10 shape. Mm-hmm. And I wore them to Northfield. This was maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little longer. Yeah, probably about 6 months ago. And a sensor pin got on the front of them. My boy was selling a pair, so I just bought them from him. But they weren't like the pair I had. The air bubbles they're intact, but they're not like the pair I had. So,
a lot of people was getting their refunds from Nike for that too. Like I know a lot of people that sent their shoes back. Mm-hmm. Their air bubble pop.
Because the one LeBron 10 that I've missed a couple times was that lava one that was like silver with the orange.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't have those. And they had got a pair over at Avalon, but the air bubble was busted in one of them. And the dude who worked there at the time, he was like, man, I'll give them to you for 40. And I'm like, I can't do nothing with them. Like, I can't even wear these casual. I'm going to be like on a lean or a tilt, I should say, for the rest of the day. So, yeah. But, yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Welcome to Nike or Die. We'll get you the applause right quick. Everybody, welcome D Nike 24, young Derek Pulley to Nike or Die.
How y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
No problem, no problem. Yeah, we were on a little hiatus, but you know we're back doing this now. So, all right. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up. I'm gonna leave y'all with some classic '80s sports music to close it, and always remember, if anything else, it's Nike or Die, nigga.
CBS Sports coverage of the National Football League is sponsored by Cadillac Motor Car Division and your Cadillac dealer. Best of all, it's a Cadillac. Miller High Life, welcome to Miller Time. And by General Motors, extra time, extra effort, and attention to every detail. GM is committed to excellence.